Sophomore in the house. Woo! Number 60. Got a food truck, Gangsta Up, with some.
Clear as works. Sorry I was late. It's a big ass bike ride.
Man, this bike life shit, don't let it go to your head. Some of y'all is getting cocky, you heard what I said. Bike life is something different, you gotta see for yourself. We like to exercise, some ride because of their health. We got others like to ride and we do it for fun. The club life is the shit, you should get up and run. I'm a high spot roller and I made my pick. I was talked about, nigga, I ain't forgot about shit. I just here to ride bikes, I'm a cool ass dude. We can laugh, we can joke, we can ride out too. Do you drink, do you smoke, we can do that too. You got a bike? If you don't, I got that too. The first time I saw the life, I caught the bike like flu. It's contagious. Do you remember who gave it to you?
Camisweras. Vegas strong, son. Forgot my water.
What? What up, everybody? And we're live. Oh, there's something going on with my mic. Is it? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? You're good? Okay, cool. What's going on, everybody? We're live here in the Pedals Up podcast in Las Vegas, Nevada. This is episode 28. Woo. Episode 28, guy. Damn. We lasting and we're lasting.
For real.
And we're going to keep on going. Stamina, son. Stamina, son.
Hell yeah.
How is everybody doing? What's up, Pedro? What's up, Lisa? Hi, Lisa. She took a picture with me. I was so happy that she's like, I know I put
Is
the
that the
face.
one we jumped in the back, and then you guys went away from us and then took another one?
I
felt
think that was.
disrespected,
I,
son.
I think that was another one.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was another
Hey,
one.
well, you famous
Hey,
over
dog.
here.
Hey, no, we blessed to know a lot of people and a lot of people to know us, and it's been great. We went out to Arizona this weekend. Shout outs to the Peapods and to Syndicate Bike Club, dude. The hospitality out there in Arizona was fantastic.
Yeah, man.
I'm just letting y'all know I will go down to Arizona every freaking time. The Army from Charro, they had so many damn rides. I mean, so many damn club members and Coyotes. Goodness gracious, those guys are like gremlins, man. They just like keep multiplying. Every time I kept seeing them, it was just like another one and another one and
Yeah,
another
the
one.
cyclists too, man.
And
Hey, man, all the AC clubs out there, man.
They're
the
doing it good.
Hey, the bike life out there is, I like it, man. I don't know if people saw the post, but, we fell behind.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like we didn't, like, fall from the group, though. Like, Dustin, right?
Dustin, the VP from Syndicate.
Yeah. So he took us. He was trying to get us there. But I don't think I don't think they know. Like, we like to ride.
Oh, yeah.
So that riding through the park, like, we got some miles in.
We did get some miles
So that
in.
was good. It was a good ride. I enjoyed. I do appreciate you trying to get us to the group. He did fall behind, like we said. Riders showed up late. They joined us. One dude was down. We had an extra bike. Hey, let's go back. Cause hey, me and Adam Friday when we got there. Cause that's another thing too. That's where I was like, oh man, Syndicate, like, and the Peapods too. Cause is it Junior and Shannon? Yeah, man, like very looking out for us, looking out for everybody.
Yes.
On the rides and just making sure everyone was good. So shout out to again AZ Bike Life. We really felt at home when we were there.
Yes, it was
really
freaking great.
welcomed, and it was good to see a lot of people from Vegas out there.
Oh yeah,
as well, man.
there was a
We
bunch
deep.
of us. Vegas was deep.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see if this mic's working. Okay, Vegas was deep in Arizona.
Yeah.
I was very happy with everybody that was there. I mean, we had Chapaderos out there, we had Exclusive out there, we had the
Others was out
others, we
there.
had others out there.
Brad,
Bill,
Lowe's, Betts, Taylor,
the tall
Benny.
bike. We had a lot of people
Yeah.
out there. We had a great time with everyone. So once again, thank you guys very much for the hospitality that you guys have given us out there in Arizona. And not to mention, one more quick shout out was I think it was Michael from Syndicate also that hung out with us and gave us another tour when we were riding. And I was riding with the Coyotes. So shout out to them.
Yeah.
And John
and Carlos.
and Carlos, yeah. And John, you know who you are, John from the Coyotes. He bought us a round of drinks and gave us patches and stuff. So it was cool.
Yeah.
So shout out to John.
Yeah, man.
So yeah. So welcome to the show. I mean, we can keep on going. And Michelle Lamb, good job on the show too. We got to give her a shout out too. So, but thank you guys. So yeah.
You know what's crazy, man? Like where I was like really feeling it, where I was like almost teared up, felt like a proud dad, was like seeing all like a lot of the people that we've had on the podcast, like a lot of them are pretty
alumni.
much there.
Yeah.
Like the ones that couldn't be there, I get it. Like they can't. Like some of them really can't be there because just, you know what I'm saying? It's just far or just,
Stuff
yeah.
happens.
But for the most part, more than half of the people that we've had on the show were there.
Yeah.
I
the
don't think
alumni.
that's a coincidence.
No, but it was
you know
dope.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
It was dope.
That
It was
bike
dope.
life, son.
It was dope.
Yeah, and you know what was crazy to see out? Like even our sponsors were out there.
All of our sponsors were out
Yeah,
there.
son.
All our sponsors were out there. Shout out to our sponsors. So let's talk about our sponsors.
Hey,
real quick.
Brad Marlin that crept up on him. Like I don't know if they saw the video, but it's on our Pedals Up podcast, the main page, this page, the one you guys are watching this right now, or
Him playing the guitar.
Yeah, he was just on the back of his, and then I was like, oh, I caught him in his natural element, son, getting down.
Brad's dope. So
He
shout out to
is.
Brad Marlin, which he's one of our sponsors. Thank you guys. Thank you very much, Brad, for being awesome and sponsoring the show. We greatly appreciate
Hey, was
it.
I mistaken? Did he have a dyno out there? Was that his?
He did have a dyno.
That was his?
That was his.
Oh,
He had a dyno.
Because I remember everyone complimenting the seat. And I'm like, whose bike is that?
Yeah.
And that was his.
That was
huh?
Brad's. That was
Wow.
Brad. You know Brad. Brad comes in with heat with whatever.
You know what's another? It was cool to see Mr. HB out there, Robert.
Yes.
You know, the more I talk to him, the more I like him. Like he's an interesting guy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
'cause
saying.
you don't-
Very
you-
humble, very quiet,
Yeah.
but just interesting.
When you have the conversations, that's when you start knowing them more and knowing more, and then it just
I like him.
You like him. I love that.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. It was cool to see. And then the bike that he made for his wife. The paint job was amazing. I can't wait to see that bike, man.
It's actually out now. It's on. If you look on,
I saw it. I saw it like with components, but it's already together.
It's put together. She was riding and everything. So yeah. So check it out on Robert's Facebook. It's on there. It's on there. So check it out. Okay, and then we always gotta talk about the man. Also, is Mr. Jesse Ocampo with Bike Life Apparel.
Yep.
Some dope ass gear. Just telling you right now. If you ain't get one of those shirts that he has, he only has a limited run of those shirts. Make sure that if you get those 2 shirts, as you see right there on the flyer, only those 2 shirts, you'll get a patch and a sticker.
And tell him you saw it on the podcast, son. That way he gives you that promo, son.
So shout out. I'm just letting you know right now. I mean, you get some a little extra swag for $20.
Yeah, and it got stuff for your lady, for the wifey, for the daughter, for your sister, for your mom. He got a bunch of stuff for everybody, man.
Shout out to Holly.
It was cool to see him out there. Yeah, both of them out there.
Yes.
Hey, both of them on electric bikes.
Oh yeah.
All right.
But Jesse looks cool on his.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, he's like a poster, son. Yeah.
And then not to mention, we always got to give a shout out to Mask Up Sucker, because you got to be safe at all times.
It was cool to see all the people too out there wearing their masks.
Yes, and I want to give a great shout out to my girlfriend Nancy for holding down the fort and pedals at the Mask Up Sucker booth.
Yeah,
and
from start to finish.
From start to finish, she held it down. She had all the inventory.
Like a soldier.
Yep, love you, babes. So I just wanted to give a shout out to you. So, and everybody that participated in that event. It was just a great event all the way around. So thank you guys very much for giving us a great time over there. The scenery was great. The partying was great. The drinks were great. Everybody was just great. No BSing out there. It was just all positive.
All positive vibes.
It was all positive.
At least for us. I mean, shit, we had a good time.
I had a great time.
Cool, man.
I had a great time. We ended up riding by ourselves in the city.
Yeah, I know. It was Saturday night, right?
Yeah. So it was dope.
Ended up going to some small pizza place, but we took the long way.
We took the long way. We always take the long way.
We took the streets.
Exclusive always takes the long way everywhere.
Man.
Okay? We never on time. I'm just letting you know. Exclusive is never on time. I'm just letting you know.
But we here.
Oh, man. Before we keep on going, I just got to give a shout out to the champ right here, Mr. Jerome, Debo right there. I went and boxed today. Today I went in boxing training, and I boxed out. I even got video, but I ain't showing you yet.
They were already wearing your tendonitis.
Hey, dog. I did. My wrist was already hurting before, but it got hurt.
Well, you got to stop yakking,
hey,
son.
Man, wait, you know what? Yak away. You got to do what you got to do.
But that's good, man. It's good to hear that, man. It's good to sometimes throw them hands.
I gotta throw those hands. Gotta throw those hands. So thanks, coach. Thanks, champ.
Yeah.
So So what else? So let's get into it. Let's get into our rides for real quick.
Yeah, let's get into
Let's get into these rides. This ride, you can never forget. Also, out here, because it started off here. We pushed it, but we can never forget this guy and his shop, Ralphie's Bike Shop.
Oh yeah.
Okay, don't forget, every Saturday morning he does have a ride here every Saturday morning. So check it out here in Vegas. It's always a great time. It's all downtown.
Stocking up on parts.
Oh my gosh, man, his shop is full.
Yeah.
His shop is full. So he's got all the cool parts, all the nice stuff. So check him out. He's got a lot of dinos.
Yeah.
That man he shouldn't be called Ralphie. He should be called Dino. And then not to mention, we have done this. Exclusive Bicycle Club has done this last year, that we did something at the Las Vegas Speedway. We're doing the glittering lights. If you guys don't know what the glittering lights are, is they basically light up the whole speedway with a whole bunch of Christmas lights, and we're the only ones that we're able to ride before the cars go, and we're able to ride all the way around on our bicycles. So there is a cover charge right now. There is right there. The information's right there, but it's going to be on December 12th. Don't forget.
Hey, so
it's going to be good.
When I posted or when I shared that video from last year, I think it was Travis. He hit me up right away. He's like, "Hey man, that he was part of putting up those lights."
Yeah.
And he told me it was a gang of lights, so we're gonna be shining.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. So make sure if you guys bring your If you bring your bike, decorate it, get it all lit up and everything. All the information is on the flyers. Okay, we're gonna keep on posting it. If you guys see these flyers, or if you see any link that's coming from Pedals Up or from Exclusive, please share. The more, the merrier. Okay,
yeah,
we all share everything.
There is a fee, so
there is a fee.
Yeah, because I mean, this is an exclusive. They're letting they don't really do this for nobody, man. So that's cool that they're even doing this for us. So just to even do this is pretty cool.
So it's marked out. It's marked on December 12th.
Yeah.
You guys check it out. All the info's right there, and we'll post some videos and stuff so you guys can see what we did. And then the next one, the next ride.
Yeah. So this is the.
Go ahead. You explain.
Hey, so they're gonna be camping? Is that what it is?
You ain't down.
What?
Are you down?
Oh man.
I keep hearing really good things about this.
Hey, but
my brother bought his tickets.
Yeah, but you gotta like really get on it now, cause
space is filling up fast.
Yeah, this is for January. The Voodoo, the info. Hey, check it out, man.
It's
I don't want to.
The reason why we can't read it because it's really small right now, and we can't really. It's so far. But y'all can see it. Y'all read it. Y'all know how to read. Okay, there it is. Voodoo Bike Rides.
Oh, Bullhead, Arizona.
Yep. Oh, it's only an hour and a half from here.
Okay, so yeah, there's the info. There it is, man.
There it is, right there. We can go. We can definitely.
So Voodoo.
Okay, and then tomorrow, or not tomorrow, this Saturday is
November 21st.
November 21st. Yes, the HBBC Easy Rider Keeping Cruising Downtown HB. I'm going to this.
All right.
I'm going to this. I'm gonna take some pictures, take some videos and stuff like that. So me and Nancy are going to this. We're going to stay at the Camarena's house. We're going to go over there and hang out and party up at the beach. So, get a little vacation time.
Right near the beach.
Right near the beach. Go see some friends. So, I know you guys always like this part of the show. I like this part of the show because me and Danny always be battling to see who's got what and blah, blah, blah. So, it's the bike of the week. Danny?
And I mean, there's no... when we pick these bikes, again, every week we just find bikes that that stand out to us.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So this bike, the one I picked, he did send this, or he had, what do you call this? Submitted this picture, and I was like, hell yeah, I remember this bike when I first seen it. This is the belly scraper right here, man.
Belly scraper.
Yeah, this is, where is it? He did send me some of the info where, right off the top of my head.
I know it.
Okay, go.
I know it. That frame was with Aaron from Stilo Customs, and his dad, Art Rico's dad, helped him out on that. And the paint job, I don't remember who did the paint job.
Powder coating is Ludicrous Customs. Paint striping is I think is Venganza Inc.
Okay,
Venganza. I'll just say it like that.
Venganza.
Warren Wong wheels, Barcata lights, and Tortuga forks, man.
Tortuga forks.
Yeah, it's a badass bike. Low.
Hella low.
That's Aaron right there. That's
hella low.
That's the Estilo.
That's Stilo
low.
style.
Yeah, but I like it, man. The color's super bad. The pinstriping. Just a badass bike. I like seeing Nick cruise around it because he rides it. He puts miles in this one, son.
Rico,
badass bike.
Rico always puts miles on his bikes right there.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Rico always puts miles on his bike. That's why he likes coming out to Vegas and ride with us. We would like to ride.
So, hey, shout out to him again because it was his birthday. So.
Happy birthday, Mr. Rico.
Yeah.
Mr. Rico, you old now. No, technically.
Nah, he's younger than you. So
I found that out. Yes, I found that out this weekend, and I'm older than Art Rico. Holy cow!
But you know what though? I'm still not 40, son.
Hey, dog, you'll get there. You'll get to my level.
Yeah,
to my level
in a few months, but not yet. I can still say I'm still not 40.
And then for my pick of the week right here. Oh man, can you?
You went straight for the jugular.
I went straight for the jugular, guy. Can you make that bigger? Because it's so small. Yeah, I can't see it.
This one, I seen it this weekend. Wow, son.
Yeah, son. That guy right there, I'm going to let y'all know right now. Greg, had this bike out at the show in Arizona and killed it for me. I'm saying.
It's bad.
It's a bad
Everything about
bike.
this is clean. Everything. Everything was bad about this bike. The color was just right. Sits perfect.
It was just dope. I messaged him today and I asked him, what's the name of your bike? He's like, we've been calling it Fireball. I go, no, you ain't calling it Fireball no more. We're going to call it Hennessy.
This guy.
Boom. And I put the Hennessy bottle. He was like, that's it. I'm calling it Hennessy. Damn.
Yeah.
Right there. Greg's Hennessy right there.
Nah,
man.
it's a badass bike, man.
It is dope.
If you guys get a chance, you will appreciate it in person. This thing is quality.
So that bike right there is called the Hennessy. Okay? It just came out today.
Yeah, that color is just
there's
right.
the bottle,
when the
everything.
sun hits it, is perfect,
It's
man.
perfect. So
yeah, because it's not really root beer, it's Hennessy.
yeah, it's Hennessy.
Yeah, I get it.
You see? Hennessy. So there you go, Greg. So I came up with that name for his
Fucking
bike, and he's like,
salute.
it's sold.
Yeah.
Salute to Greg right there.
Yeah.
Even Brad Barnett said when he walked in, I already knew who the winner was. And I was like, whoa. Brad already calls it out from the beginning. It's like, whoa. But it's kind of cool.
Yeah, man. Cool. Badass bike.
So, anything else you got to say?
Hey, let's just get into it, son.
Let's just get into it?
Let's get into it.
All right.
I'm excited.
All right. Well, I'm excited too.
All right.
So let's bring you on Mr. Dalton right here. Mr. Dalton Campbell from freaking Tiny Desert Photography Film Studios. He's freaking, he's been doing a bunch of pictures here in Vegas. So it's been great. So come on in, Mr. Man. Yes, just walk on in. We just do things our way. We don't care. We just
he's
jump
been
on
waiting, man. He's
been waiting.
He's been on deck. He's like,
been
all
on
right,
deck.
let me get on.
He's
son.
like, let me get on here right here. Let me walk through this behind this wall right here, and let me sit down with you right here.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Man, if you haven't seen this dude's videos, if you haven't seen his pictures, I mean, really check out his Instagram, man, because it's top-notch stuff right here. That video he did for
with the Halloween.
For the Hump Day ride. Son.
How you doing, Mr. Dalton?
I'm good. How you guys doing today?
Very good, very good.
Man, we got all boys
there,
radio.
Got all boys. Fuck, you got the
all easy
over,
listening.
Yeah.
Some soothing jazz voices going on.
That's cool, man.
So how long you been in Vegas?
I've been in Vegas about 9 years.
9 years?
About 9 years now. Yeah, originally from Texas.
Oh, okay. And
you've
been riding bikes for how long?
I've been riding bikes my whole life, I guess, technically. Ever since I was about 4 years old, I've always been on two wheels. But I've been picked up BMX when I was like 14. I started out riding motocross and then started riding BMX. And then, rode BMX hardcore. I was a little ratty party BMX kid for a couple years.
Like they're doing now.
Yeah.
Like they're doing now.
Basically, bikes were more important than bills, than food, than eating. It was just about, traveling and riding bikes with your friends.
Yeah.
So there were no priorities back then.
Oh, yeah. No.
Hey, but you still rocking the 20-inch, huh?
Yeah, I still ride
if y'all haven't seen this man is like 6 foot what?
I'm 6'3".
He's 6'3" and just a big man, and he's riding his little 20, and he's doing all the tricks. He's doing all the wheelies and all the flipping with the bike. Oh yeah,
Yeah, and the pictures
And the
videos.
pictures,
Because
and the
I
video.
was telling him that video that he did. I'm like, it looks like it's a crew, but it's just
Nah,
him
it's
out
just
there,
him.
son.
It's just him.
Yeah.
Yep, like getting ahead of the crowd and just doing this thing. It's like, how long you been doing the pictures? Like, what got you into doing the videos and pictures? Because that's another different element. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, totally. Actually, the cool thing is BMX, bicycles got me into that stuff. So, a whole part of I picked a lot of photos with animals and stuff because I love seeing animals in the ride. But yeah, basically the reason I got into video and photo is I just really enjoyed filming my homies, ride BMX. So that's actually how I know Los from way back in the BMX days. And I just picked up a camera, and started basically filming my homies, making little videos. And I'm pretty nerdy. I would actually I don't know if you guys remember the old LimeWire days, but
Oh yeah.
I used to download BMX videos and then cut them up and then re-edit them to my own music.
Yeah, I get
so I've
that.
always been kind of a little bit of a technical camera nerd guy. But yeah, I started filming the homies riding BMX and then worked regular jobs. And then one day I got fired. And then a couple of my BMX homies, Los and some other people were like, man, you should just film full time. And I was like, yeah, you think so? I should film. So I never went to school for it. Didn't have any connections. Didn't know anyone. So I just started basically from scratch. Just anything I could take, $20, $50. $50 turns into $100, and then
Hell yeah.
every bit of money that I made, I put back into my camera gear. So every time, if I had a check for $800 and there was a lens that I wanted, and it was $799,
Oh yeah,
you damn
get
right
it.
I got that.
Goddamn.
damn
But
lens.
that's how it is. You have
gotta
to
build
invest
it.
in yourself, man.
You invest in
have
yourself.
to
Yeah.
believe in yourself. You have to take those steps.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that's kind of how I got into it, was through BMX. So started just filming a bunch of people, a bunch of BMX homies, and actually my first client was actually Insert Coins. So I don't know if you guys remember going there. It was a really cool bar downtown, video game bar.
Our
shout out
production
to
crew is
okay, yeah, shout out to
see?
Chris,
Yep.
the owner of Insert Coins, and also Bree Delano. she was a marketing director there at the time. So what happened was Ricardo Laguna and Los and a couple other local guys got hired to do a stunt show at the in front of Insert Coin. So they closed the street down. They put barricades. They put ramps, and the guys do all kinds of crazy stuff. And I was actually going to ride, and then they pitched it to Insert Coins. It's like, yo, our boy does video. You want a video? And they were like, yeah, we'll give him $300. And keep in mind, I hadn't been making any money for months. I was broke. I had eaten ramen noodles. I had a car that was broken down. I was like, $300. I'm
hell
rich.
Yeah.
I'm rich.
Hell yeah.
I put the bike down. I did a video, and I did a video that had tons of really cool bike riding and a bunch of stuff. And then from there on out, basically they gave me a chance, and they liked the video, and they were my first client technically. So through BMX, yeah, my first ever client. And then I worked with them for multiple years until they closed down, and then that gig led to other gigs, and I've done stuff for Red Bull before. I've done stuff for Cosmopolitan. I got into a bunch of nightclub stuff. Yeah,
I saw.
So, but yeah, basically filming bicycles with my camera was how it all started. So
and for these Wednesday night rides that we've been doing every Wednesday night, which is freaking awesome. He captures a lot of the images, majority of the images I want to say that you see out there that is going on with the Wednesday night rides. Majority of them are his. And it's like
I take about 1,000 each ride.
Yeah,
it's usually about 800 to 1,000.
The cool thing I love about your pictures is like you have a distinctive thing that you do to them that you take a picture and then you kind of move the camera a little bit. Explain that.
It's a shutter drag. So for all my camera nerd homies out there, it's just a basic shutter drag. Really? So what I'm doing is I'm kind of playing with light. So, actually that photo right there is a shutter drag, but what I'm doing is I'm matching his speed. So as he's riding his bike doing a wheelie, I'm with my hands matching his speed, so that's a slow shutter. That way the background's blurry. Dude. So that's how he's in focus and the background's blurry. I'm just doing that by hand. But the other way I usually trick it is with a flash. You can put a flash on. That right there's an example. There's a flash. So when the flash hits him, it grabs a nice, good, sharp image of him, and the background becomes out blurry. So it's really simple. It's just called slow shutter.
Still on a 20-inch?
Mm-hmm. What's that?
And still you're on a 20-inch?
Actually, when I do the photo and video stuff, I'm actually on a road bike.
Okay.
So actually the road bike's pretty cool. It's from a company called Fairdale, which to all my BMX homies out there is a guy named Taj Mahalik, who was like a legendary BMX rider. And he kind of not outgrew BMX, but he kind of got, older and more into just
you
using
evolved.
a bike.
You just want a different bike for a different whatever, a different ride, different,
So he created a bike company called Fairdale. It's this really cool company out of Austin, Texas, and they make like BMX style road bikes.
Nice.
Cool. So that's what I film on. Yeah.
You know what I've noticed since I've been in the bike, like I don't know everything about like all the people that are in the bike like in different types of bikes. I'm learning that kind of stuff. You mentioned Rick, was it? Luniga?
Ricardo Laguna? Yeah. He comes from the BMX scene.
Yeah,
you've been hearing his name a lot, right?
I keep hearing his name a lot.
Yeah.
I met him at the Halloween ride, but I didn't know who he was at that moment. And then Danny put me on game with him, and I'm like, holy shit, this guy does all of this? I didn't know.
Yeah,
so
he's legit. He's got a publicist and stuff. So
it's really
like his backyard is set up like a
and
that's what I'm saying. Like I see pictures and I'm like, wait a minute, like these dudes are in there.
So,
like some of those pictures. That's why I'm like, what?
Yeah, and shout out to Ricardo. I lived with him at one point, so he gave me a room for really cheap. And I actually, before I started getting paid, I practiced and filmed him all the time. So we would just film videos and stuff like that. And then
did you do the one in his backyard?
I've done a couple. I mean, there's tons of videos that we've done. So, yeah, and what's funny story is actually when drones first came out and I flew a drone, we were filming in the backyard and I actually ran into him with the drone and cut his side up.
No.
So really funny, yeah.
Hey, but that's how you learn, though. You kind of have to go through those things, man. You have to go through the bad, I guess.
Totally.
Practice.
We're gonna have to ask him to come on this show.
Yeah,
I've been telling him to get on this show. Carlos told me about it. I promise you, I did not know. Like I said, I'm growing into it. I'm getting into the BMX stuff and knowing more things, knowing more people from the BMX. Because I mean, you hear the big dudes that rode back in the day and stuff like that. Those are the ones I know. All these new guys and stuff like that, I don't know. So I'm learning them. And then, but when Danny sent me that link and I saw it, I was like, holy cow. You guys. And then when I saw the videos, I was like, I'm sure Dalton recorded these. So
yeah,
it's
I actually
dope.
sent a photo. I don't know if you got it or not, but it was in that folder. It was actually an old school photo of me and Ricardo and Los.
And Los, yes,
during
It's
sunset.
in there. There's three. There's
And
three
it's
guys inside.
actually what's
is Big Los?
Big Los.
That's when I first moved to Vegas. One of the first trips we took was we went to Cali to go on a BMX trip. We
Really?
went out to Cali and rode some BMX and some really rad dirt jumps. This dude had a really cool dirt jump set up in his front yard that covered his entire front yard.
Oh my gosh,
super rad.
So shout out to him right there. Just want to.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That's how kind of when I was a kid, like there was this dude, we're just playing basketball and just kind of chilling in my front yard, and he just came over and just jumped over a car real quick, and we're like,
did he just do that?
yeah, we're like, what the? And he just rode away like nothing, you know what I mean, like on a BMX.
Yeah.
And then like,
shredding, man.
yeah, we saw him again like the next day, and we're like, wait a minute. And then he came by, and then he's like, oh man, I got my own little track, and he took us and he told us how they built it. It was just on the side, like nobody owned it, but every day he'd go out there with a shovel and just make his own little. And you know what I mean? Like, nobody would mess with it, and they just shaped it. And we're like, what in the hell? Like, this has been here this whole time, and we never knew about it, you know? And that's where he goes and practices.
That's awesome,
So
man.
it's cool to see a lot of people do that in their yards and their, you know, in their...
Betts does.
Yeah,
Betts did
for
that,
the small
Betts
bikes.
did a little
Yeah.
track in his
Betts has
backyard.
got
So
a
shout
cool
out to
track.
Betts because I know I seen it.
Yeah,
I
that's
seen
why,
it.
that's why, like, us, like, we try to bring you guys different guests on the
Yes.
shows, because it's, I mean, just bringing builders on, I mean, all that, like, this whole bike life thing is like this, man.
It's so much more.
You know, there's people, like you say, like, you know, just because you ride a cruiser or just because you ride this doesn't mean that other people aren't bike life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of people that have been doing it, you know, for a while on 20-inch, you know, before it was a hype or before it was, you know what I'm saying? Or just, that's how you kind of came up, you know,
Yeah.
like with skateboards, and kind of sometimes the two kind of mix. But yeah, being a big dude, I'm like, fuck on a small, being on a small bike. But then I see dudes like him, I'm like, man, he makes it look easy.
So,
and then I try it, and I'm like, nah.
So if you see Dalton and Danny, they're like the same size.
And that's another thing too. Like, a lot of people when they saw me this weekend, like they think I'm a small dude for some reason. And then when they see me, they're like, "Oh shit, you're a big guy." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm a big guy, son. I'm not small."
Don't cut that guy out. Holy cow.
But that's the thing, though. I just kind of, you know, whatever. I tend to go to the bigger, not even bigger bikes, because sometimes I feel like a circus bear on a 26. You know what I'm saying? But I feel comfortable on a bigger bike. I just ate shit too much on a smaller bike, and you know what I'm saying. That's why I kind of choose to cruise. Yeah.
How do you feel about the bike life community in Vegas growing? Have you seen have you seen it grow like really dramatically?
Yeah,
lately?
man, it's grown huge. Actually, the first Wednesday ride I went on, there was like 10 dudes, and that was it. And I just randomly, like, I think, it was not very many people. That was back in maybe like right before June, the month before June is when I first started shooting the Wednesday rides. But bike life in general has just grown. I think the pandemic has helped, because I think a lot of people that normally always have an excuse like, oh, I'm too busy working, or I'm too busy and I have too much going on. It's almost like the world slowed down and everyone's like, wait a minute, and then you just get on a bicycle and ride out in your street and you're like, whoa, this feels amazing. I forgot how free I feel and how good this feels just to be outside and riding bicycles, really cool. And it's free and it's, you know, better for the environment and it's healthy for you. And the coolest part about that Halloween video is there's a really cool old guy in there. I forget his name, but if you watch the video, he says his name. Such a cool guy, and he's a good example of like how cool the bike rides are for him. Is that he was talking about he's taking insulin and all these pills, and him just coming to the rides multiple weeks in a row has made him feel healthier. Like he doesn't need to take
as much
the medicine. But I think the rides have grown just because, like I said, I think more people are realizing, wow, their priorities now is like kind of shifted because of the whole pandemic, and people have a lot more free time now. Or, you know, so they're realizing like, oh, we can go out and ride a bike, and then the photos are helping because people are seeing the photos. Social media is so big these days.
Yes.
I mean, here we are on a podcast, right? So people just want to see content. So I just started shooting the rides for fun because I was like, you know, it'd be cool to get people some photos. And the funny thing is, I'm actually not even really a photographer. But because I shoot so many photos in the rides, people think like that's what I do. But my main gig is like just creating in general. So filmmaking, music, directing, After Effects, photography as well. But that's what's funny is when I did the video, people were like, "Whoa, I didn't know this guy. Was it a video camera?" Like they're really confused. But yeah, just sort of shooting the rides because I thought it was really cool to see people out and enjoying themselves. Just on all different types of bikes, different shapes, different sizes, and families and kids and dogs and birds. it was just so cool seeing all these different people from all walks of life
Shout
coming
out to
together.
Chicken.
Shout out to Chicken and Taylor.
Yeah, for real.
I just love how Chicken's amazing, the wheelie bird. But
me and Chicken have a relationship.
he's a rad dude. He's a super. But yeah, I just love seeing all walks of life, man. I love seeing people smiling. That's my favorite part of the photos. Like, I shoot the wheelie guys all day long, but my favorite flicks are actually like people just in the zone, happy, smiling, genuinely enjoying themselves and having a good time. You know, I think that's probably the coolest part of the rides for me.
I think that it's grown so much, and it's Vegas has grown like a lot. I want to give a shout out to every one of you guys that live out here in Vegas or have came to Vegas, and you guys have posted pictures and posted videos and said this is what's going on in Vegas and stuff like that. So I just want to give a shout out to all of you guys out there also, because it's just not us or anything. It's just everyone out there is participating. I like the way that people participate on these rides. And then they're stopping traffic. They don't even have to. Nobody tells them to stop traffic. They just go and do it on their own. Keeping the rules simple. You know, everybody stay on the right side. It's not like crazy, like you keep yelling at them and yelling at them. You know, people are actually following the rules. And don't forget your lights. Everyone's starting to get lights because the cops are giving tickets now. So I'm just letting y'all know. Make sure they buy some lights. Mike Sonling's always at the Llama Lot before the ride, so he always has lights for sale. So. You know, it's you have to have them. It ain't cool to get a ticket. It ain't cool to get hit by a car. Okay, I'm just letting you know. If you wanna deal with the cops, go ahead and deal with the cops. Don't wear the lights. It's not my problem. I don't care. I got lights. I'll be fine.
Mike's got lights.
Mike's got lights. Bunch of lights.
Lights for days. Shout out
But
to
yeah,
Mike's.
it has been good to see the community grow, you know, and it is cool to see a lot of these pictures, a lot of stuff that he is capturing, because he captures them at their natural element.
Oh yeah.
Because a lot of time when they see that you're gonna take a picture or that
weird,
they get that like, oh, you know what I mean. So when you just catch them at their natural, you know, when they're doing their thing, that's like that's when it's perfect like that. That's perfect right there with the dog. Yeah, you do see a lot of dogs out there too, dogs. Man. That's kind of cool. Out there. Like I can't take my dog. My dog's huge.
He's got a bird and a dog. He's an animal transpo, man.
Straight up, man.
Look at that.
Shout out Simon, man. He's always a good dude on the ride, always smiling, having a good time.
And if you have a dog and you were like, hey, I'm gonna you try this around your house first, you know, get your dog from
don't try to just
don't
bring
put
your dog.
These dogs, I mean, it's not their first ride, or like that bird. I mean, like you said, that's a wheelie bird.
55 miles an hour
that's a
bird.
bike life. Yeah, they got experience. You know what I mean? So don't torture your animal either. You know
only bird I know that stands still and go 55 miles an hour.
For reals, man. No, but just even these pictures to see, it does bring people out, because I mean, when they see a cool picture of themselves, I mean, everyone wants to be acknowledged, man, whether they say it or not. It feels good. So I mean, to see like, and look at that. This is
always looks so classy. When I shoot him.
Man, this badass picture.
He was on my team yesterday in the scavenger hunt.
Hey, that was cool. Dude, huh?
The scavenger hunt was dope.
Awesome.
we came in 5th place, but it was so much fun. I had like the majority of the pictures on my phone. I went and started taking pictures here, there, but it was a lot of fun. We shout out to the Tall Bike Wednesday Night Ride, Taylor, all you guys, Carlos, all you guys that participated. Familia Bike Club donated some sweaters. I ended up winning one of the sweaters. Mask Up Sucker donated some masks. There was a paint job donated by Jason. There was a whole bunch of people that went in on this, and I really like that. And so shout out to everyone in Vegas that participated in it. So good job. There was a couple of guys that just wanted to ride around and just drink. I was like, no, I want to do the scavenger hunt.
Yeah, but you know that it is
what
it is.
I wanted to do it. It was the territory. But it was the day. It was the day we got to do it and killed it. It was fun.
I missed out on that, man. I really wish I could.
One of the things was taking the picture with you.
That's what I heard, man. I know, and I apologize to everybody that didn't get that point. I really planned on going. It was just I had worked too much, didn't get a lot of sleep, and my eyes were hurting, so I was like, I just needed some self-care, which is also a huge thing for biking. Biking's a big thing about self-care and self-love. You know, take some time for yourself, get on your bike, ride around, spend some time with yourself. So I apologize that you guys couldn't get the point because I wasn't there. I'm so sorry, man. I promise I will be on the next Wednesday 100%.
He'll be here.
100%.
He'll be at the next one. He'll be at the next one.
It's all good shit. But it's gonna take dudes like him to really having guys like him that have this kind of talent to take this bike life to that next level. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, you know, we're out there and with our phones, and you know, like the videos ain't the best or the pictures ain't the best. You know, so when you guys got guys like him that are actually putting quality stuff out there and actually making the bike scene. Kind of showing it for what it is, a good time, you know, because I mean there is a little, you know, like you said, you do get the drinking, you do get, but it's not, you know, for the most part everyone keeps their, you know, friends in check, and it's never really been a bad,
definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Maybe outsiders trying to mess with, but still everybody takes care of each other. And with the Wednesday rides, why I see a lot of people feel comfortable and they can feel comfortable is because everyone does take care of each other. You know? It is good to come out and ride. I mean, for yourself, for your health. Sometimes you don't want to do it around your block because it's intimidating. You don't want to do it by yourself. So that's why these Wednesday rides, are the hump day rides here in Vegas have been helping a lot of people, and it's comfortable because you feel it's no pressure. You're not, you know, going super fast, but you're still getting a workout.
Yeah, you're still getting a workout, and also for like the Saturday morning rides with Ralphie's Bike Shop. I mean, you got this. You have a daytime morning ride that is always happening at 10 o'clock in the morning on Saturday also, which is also good to have. So these rides are only going for about 2.5 to possibly 3 hours. You can just do the ride, you know, get something to eat real quick, and then just bounce. And you have the rest of the day. The same thing with the Wednesday night rides. It's a trip that happens on a Wednesday night in the middle of the week.
Yeah.
But you go in at 7, you're done by 10. That's not bad. You're done by 10:30, give or take. You're done riding. So you're good, and then you still have the rest of the night to go home and sleep, and then chill. I went out and I rode my bike. So I'm telling you, if you ain't got a bike, get a bike. Stop being lazy in your goddamn life.
And you know, also too with the videos, like I've been seeing, like I hope it doesn't become a trend, but like hey, I get it. Everyone goes through the hood rat stage, but like people jumping over cars with their bikes, like going over the hood and going over the, you know what I'm saying?
Don't kill it for everybody.
Nah, you're gonna get yourself hurt, you know, because you do it to the wrong person, and
there's a time and a place for that.
Not
with a group of bunch of people.
No, like trust me, I get it. Everyone goes through that stage, but not in big rides, not in big groups, not in stuff like that. Because I've been seeing it a lot lately, and I'm like, oh man, I hope, because there is a lot of talented riders out here. That's why I do like another thing that I've been seeing, that you do capture a lot of guys out here that have been stepping their wheelie game up and have been taking the 29-inch game to that next level, and also 20-inch. You get a lot of like the fixie still keeping that alive. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool to see that you're capturing like the cool aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? Not just for likes.
Yes,
is what I'm trying to say. Is like you're taking it to that next level where you can see it, the quality instead of just versus just you know what I mean, just to
that's
get
my
shit
goal,
out
man,
there.
just to shoot at everybody on the rides.
And the positive that's what I'm trying to get at, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
It's been cool. Like my brother Greg, shout out to my brother Greg because he's right there. My brother loves riding on the Wednesday nights and Saturdays, but he loves when he gets pictures of him. He's like, man. I love my brother.
It's so hard for me to get everyone, man.
I know.
There's
so many people, there's so many
awesome people.
But he always says he takes just the dopest pictures. He just takes
Thanks, man.
Whether
shout out to Greg.
Whether it's of him or just anybody, he said he takes dope pics.
Yeah, everybody, man. I don't discriminate. Yeah. So it doesn't matter what you look like, what kind of bike you're on. Everybody's allowed to get an image. Yeah. So I just try to get everybody. I try to capture them in a good moment. Hopefully you don't catch them off guard too much. But
yeah, right.
Hey, and if you're out there and you see them, don't be shy, man. You can be like, hey. Yeah. You know what I mean? Make a pose. Might get a cool picture in there, man. You know,
absolutely.
shit.
I'm a super cool dude. So anytime you guys want a photo, just feel free to walk up and be like, hey, like,
I'll take a
pic. Take a pic. Of course, man. I'm never gonna say no to you guys. So it's a lot easier. If you really, really want a picture, just ask me like, hey man, it's cool. We should get a shot. I'll shoot your bike. I'll shoot you and your girlfriend, you and your dog. I'll shoot whatever, man.
Yeah, and see, it's very simple. Just ask, and he'll just take a quick pic. That's it, you know. And with that, I mean, if we are going to post it on our exclusive bicycle club page, on the Pedals Up page, and on the exclusive YouTube, the video that Dalton did, the Halloween video. It's an amazing video.
Thanks. The people made it amazing, man.
It captured everything.
All I did was just recreate, tell the story. That's it, man. The ride itself was just... the people on the ride, made the video. So
I think I've watched it like 4 times.
That's what I'm like before that I'm like that video. You got to eyes that where this would never really get to. You know what I'm saying? Because it's well done. Like I said, it looks like a crew did it, but it's him.
Just him.
Yeah, I am a crew. I'm a one-man crew.
Yeah,
one-man crew.
So that's why
actually, growing up, my uncles called me one-man gang.
One-man
there
gang.
So if you see him out there, one-man gang.
One-man gang.
Yeah,
one-man
there it
gang.
is.
That's his name right there. One-man gang.
No, but yeah, it's quality stuff, man. So like me, I do my little videos, but like this dude gets down. Like that's where you can tell that it's a professional, man. Yeah. So that's why I'm like, when I see his stuff, I'm like, that's fucking tight.
Yeah. For the people, man, for free.
Bike life's just great, man. Yeah, I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy. I do want to say one thing, just to get off topic for a second. I do want to give a shout out to these people right here because Alicia, Wiggles, Greg, and his girl Susan, Carlos and Taylor and Betts broke down on the way back from Arizona, and they were stuck. Me and Nancy were already 45 minutes away from Vegas, so they were still 3.5 hours behind us or so, and we couldn't go back. But Greg was still back there, and Alicia turned around and saw them, and then they helped them out. And then my brother used his AAA card to tow the truck back to Phoenix to get fixed because I guess it got the transmission busted. And Greg took everyone home, and Benny and little Benny. So just wanted to give a shout out. Just wanted to give a shout out to you guys. Well deserved.
Wow.
To you 4 to helping out another Bike Life family, especially alumni from the Pedals Up podcast, the Tall Bike, the Chicken, and Taylor. So just wanted to give a shout out to you guys.
Man.
So,
that's
Bike Life's great.
But that's cool, you know what I mean?
I always see people helping people too on the rides, Anytime I see someone pull over and it's a chain or tire, immediately like 5 people roll over. Like, well, what you got? What you need?
What you need?
What you need? My backpack,
It's great.
It's amazing, man.
It's
I love
great.
seeing everybody come together.
Oh, yeah, and Chicken. Yeah, I forgot Chicken. Me and Chicken.
Hey, so is there any shout-outs that you want to give?
I mean, not specifically. I just want to shout out everybody, I guess, Like I want everybody that comes out and brings the energy and the good vibes and just, is a good person and picks up trash and takes care of each other and helps each other, like kind of like a family, like a community.
Yeah.
Like, that's really cool, So all the people making food or selling masks or merchandise, lights, whatever, just it's cool seeing like a community just come together and everybody taking care of each other and no one gets left behind. So, not anybody specific. Shout out to everybody, man. I really appreciate everybody on the ride, and everybody makes me always feel welcomed and comfortable, and I really appreciate getting to be able to capture the ride. But shout out you guys for having me here. Shout out you guys for building the community through the podcast. And then also shout out Los, because Los asked me to go on the ride multiple times.
And you kept saying,
and I was just that one guy. I was like, yeah, man, I'll go. And then like 30 minutes before, he'd be like, yo, you on the way? I'd be like, man, like, I was just making excuses, like man. So shout out to Los for being consistent and always being like, come on, man, don't miss out. Come on, man, you want to be here. And then the first one, I was like,
I'm hooked.
This is dope. I'm like, thanks for bringing me out. So shout out to him for.
It's very simple.
But everybody
the first
makes
step's always the hardest.
It's the first step is always the hardest. When they're like, I don't got a bike. Oh, I got bikes. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I told the champ, my trainer today, I told him, hey, man, you want to come out to the ride? And he's like, yeah, man. And I showed him the video. Started showing him your video. Yeah. And he's like, wow. Yeah. It was like you can show, you don't have to tell anybody about the ride. You just show them that video about the ride.
I want to be
that's
there.
it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's it. That's all you gotta do. Just show the Halloween video, and it sums everything up in that 3-minute video.
Yeah, you don't gotta be scrolling through your phone. Well, check this. No,
Nope.
You know what I mean? Nah, just
it'll be on there.
Yeah, it'll
be on there. So I'm telling you, if you ain't got a bike, get a bike. And if you got a friend that don't got a bike, just let him borrow one. Just let him borrow one before he purchases one, because guarantee he'll be purchasing. Because he'll be on OfferUp, on Marketplace. Because Danny, and you got to go do it quick. Because Danny works graveyards, and Danny will find everything.
Oh, yeah, I picked one up yesterday morning.
See? Danny will pick up everything, and then he'll resell it to you.
Oh, yeah.
Fixed up.
I have one more thing to add, too. So if you guys like that video so much, if you actually just go to that Dropbox folder, I actually uploaded all the raw footage for everybody to enjoy.
Oh, nice.
So unfortunately, it's a big file. So you most likely cannot download it on your phone. It's like 45 minutes of 1080p footage. But if you guys are on your computer or whatever, save the link or something. You know, you guys can save that footage and then watch it later on. Grab a couple beers, some popcorn, put on your favorite record, some music, and watch 45 minutes of just amazing, cool footage of just
that's dope.
People in their costumes and riding. So feel free to grab that video
That's dope.
footage.
See, there you go, guys. You just got permission from him to show it off, to share it with everybody. Everybody have a good experience with it. So I mean, it's a good thing, And once again, Dalton, thank you very much for coming on the show. I'm glad that
awesome.
People got to see the face behind the camera.
For sure.
And got to show everybody a bit what Vegas is doing and a bike life community out here.
If somebody wanted to get in contact with you, or what is the best way to get it? Are you a Facebook guy, Instagram?
Sure. Actually, the funny thing is I don't use Facebook. I got one, but I've ghosted Facebook a couple years ago. So your best chance is definitely not on there.
Right there.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Yeah, that's why I asked. That's why I asked. I gave him the paper. I said, type it up.
So, anyways, I would say if you're on Instagram, I'm on Instagram a lot. So at Dalton Campbell. But if you really want to see my work, you can go to my website, tinydesert.com. You see the clients I've worked with. You can watch some video footage. You can go look at the bike life photos. If you didn't know, that's where you go get them. Yeah. They're always up. They're free. You can look through them. They're huge quality. You're allowed to print them, do whatever you want. You know what I mean? You just can't resell my art, make money off of it. But other than that, you guys can put them on hats, beanies, sweaters. Make an ugly sweater with goofy faces. I don't know, something cool.
Dude,
like that.
dope.
But yeah, so that I would say my website has an contact me page, I believe. You can go right there. You can email me directly. That's going to be the most legit way to get a hold of me. But if you just want to hit me up like casually, then I would say Instagram.
If you go on to downloads. I think it is. Go on the top right where it says downloads.
If you're watching live.
If you're watching live, and then you click on there, right there. You click on there. Those are his pictures. You click on the little box on the top. And then he's got all the folders right there from all the rides and everything that we've done and everything like that. So you get
random photos.
A couple random photos. So I mean,
they're all on there by date.
It's all on there, guys. So if you been on one of the rides and don't know if you got in a picture or anything like that, just look through those folders and I'm sure you'll find them. And people get to see your work. I mean, it's just dope. It's just dope.
And they're free because people always think it's a trick when they come to me and they go, "How much are the photos?" I go, "They're free."
They're free.
And they go, "What?" I go, "Yeah, they're for you."
There you go. And there you go. I mean, I'm that's one of my favorite 4-letter F words. Free.
Really?
I'm just letting y'all know. That's my son uses that line too. Hey, what's your favorite 4-letter F word? Mine's free.
$3.99, baby.
But thank you guys very much. Just to let you guys know, for next week's show, we are not going to have, because it's Thanksgiving, we are not going to have a live show. We pre-recorded a bunch of interviews for Thanksgiving. We got Brad Marlin, we got Mr. Robert Bailey, we got Jesse Ocampo. We got a whole bunch of people that are on there that are important in the bike life community. Just regular people that just started riding. We just got them in there in an interview. So for Thanksgiving, we are just gonna play that with commercials. Everything is just gonna be dope. And then if you guys have what does Thanksgiving mean to you in the bike life community? Send us a video. We'll put it up on the Pedals Up Facebook, and then we'll share it with everybody. But I mean, it's a minute video, 2 minutes, however long you want to put on there. So send it to us, and then we'll jazz it up, and then we'll just put it on. We'll put it on there, and then share it with everybody. What bike life means to you for Thanksgiving.
And try to use your phone like this. Like
sideways
like that, you know what I'm saying? So because this one, just like this, it'll just help a little bit if you just
there you go.
And I wasn't just trying to but hey, check this out.
So
he brought us a pot.
I got pot.
That's tight, man.
This is actually really dope.
By me.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
You guys can put a little cactus in there or something like that.
It ain't gonna be cactus. Okay. So yeah. So that's what's going on next week. So stay tuned. We'll just put on some random videos and just stuff, bloopers, all kinds of stuff for the Thanksgiving special. So thank you again, Mr. Dalton, for coming over here. Danny, thank you.
It's been real.
It's always been great with you, Danny.
Yeah.
On these shows.
The
The staff, the crew, thank you, crew. We greatly appreciate you guys. If it wasn't for you guys,
shout out to
giving us the opportunity to do this. So we wanted to give you guys a shout out, and shout out to you guys for watching every week or just starting to watch us. We'll just go. Greg, Taylor, scroll down. Just scroll.
Right there, hold on. Go back to that one. It says you're an
Chat's
amazing.
going wild on this.
You are
episode.
amazing, Dalton. Incredible soul. Isabel from Fixie Girls.
Yeah,
LV.
shout out Fixie Girls. Go give them a follow.
Jay,
That's awesome.
Jay,
Girls on
just scroll down, and then we'll
Antonio.
stop. Dave Cohen,
Shout out to everybody. Chicken,
everyone,
again.
Chicken. My
This is
girlfriend Nancy, babes, I love you. Just wanted to say that.
Shout out Blanca.
Shout out to you.
Taylor.
Everybody. Jeff Stevens in here. Brad Marlin, Kent White.
Kent's up in here.
Kent,
Shout out
Kent,
Kent,
Fury.
the Willie King.
Kent White is no longer Kent White. It's Kent Gold.
LA Raiders.
his gold bike?
There's a blue check next to his name.
Yeah, Pedro.
Brian Burns.
Who's
So-
the Raiders?
Betts. Brad.
Hey, shout out Betts.
So we giving everybody a shout out real quick before we
Boy.
out, but we gotta go, guys. Well, thank you guys very much. Appreciate it. And if you ain't got a bike, get a
Thanks,
bike.
Michelle.
Stop being lazy in your life.
Yep.
And we out.
Son.
Boy.
It's a hump day ride, Halloween edition, man.
The rides have been meaning a lot. I think especially during these times, the community has needed these. I really like how it's coming out and it's getting bigger and bigger. It's very exciting.
Riding a bike is free, it's fun, it's awesome, it makes my soul happy. I love riding bikes, I love riding bikes with people, I love bringing people to rides who've never ridden before, so it's just a way to connect with all the people in a great positive way.
The rides mean to me community, positivity, fun, stress-free, enjoyment.
It's literally like being a fish in the water, bro. Like it's an open sea for me, and it's like literally just freedom. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I literally got control of the bike and like wherever I want to go to next. So it's like when I get on a bike, bro, it's like the best feeling of freedom, literally.
The rides mean everything to me, man. You gotta come out and shred on the two wheels, you know, on the pavement, you know, get pitted.
Well, I stopped taking my Lysinapro and all that kind of junk to try to get healthy. And I was down riding and seeing a couple of people that ride on these Wednesday nights, and they said join us, and the more we're all welcome. And so I've been doing it now for about 5 weeks. And my blood pressure's staying pretty normal, good, a little on the high side, but good. And I'm having a lot of fun, meeting lots of interesting people, having a good time.
We just want to see you guys have a good time, be safe, care for the city, don't litter. Please join us. The more the merrier.
Oh yeah, get a bike, ride. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we can ride together. You know what I'm saying?
Even if you don't come out, get a bike. Get out there, ride a bike. It's so much fun. Get your friends, go down the street, explore your neighborhood. You don't have to come out. But if you are in Vegas and downtown, Wednesday night, you can come see us here and have a good time.
Everybody always comes out because it's the hottest fucking ride in Vegas every Wednesday night. So if you ain't got a bike, get a bike. Stop being lazy in your goddamn life.